Hello everyone, I recently bought an entire collection of some foreign coins off of eBay, and after that purchase it took me a couple of weeks to go through it. I have 93 new coins from my collection and we're going to take a look at them. There's a lot to get to through it, so I'm going to be brief for every coin. This is a standard aluminum French dependency coin, and this is going to be 2 francs for New or Nouvelle Caledonia. From 1983. Book value on that's 35 cents. Coins from Pakistan tend to have the tall, slender building shown here with the crescent moon and star for the Muslim symbolism. So this is a 10 paisa aluminum coin from 1974, KM 36. Book value 15 cents. From Western Samoa, and it says Samoa right there. The other Samoa is American Samoa, so if it's a coin from Samoa, it's going to be Western Samoa. This is a 1 Sene, I think that's how it's pronounced, S-E-N-E, from 1974. Book value 10 cents. From French Polynesia, we would know that as Tahiti. This is 10 francs. Oftentimes you find this coin in aluminum. This one seems to be nickel. 1967. Book value of 75 cents. This is my first $2 coin from New Zealand. Flip it over and we have interesting bird there with the $2. From 1997, KM79. Interesting reading on it as well. It's got the, I guess you'd call it a security reading with a groove down the middle and kind of a reeded edge to go with it. Book value on that is going to be $1.50. From Zimbabwe, we have an uncirculated 1 cent coin from 1997. This is a catalog KM1A. And in that condition, books for 50 cents. Another uncirculated copper coin. This one is from Tonga in the year 1975. It's going to be 1 centi. KM42, books for 10 cents. As we continue moving through Africa, this is from Swaziland. This is from 1996, KM45. Kind of a thick coin. And the value of this coin is 1 Lilangeni. Book value 75 cents. This one is from Saudi Arabia. This one's going to have a value of 25 halala from 1973, KM49. And this one is in uncirculated condition. You can see the mint luster on it. The Saudi Arabian coins tend to have a circle in the middle with the number in R numerals, and their numerals, the 2 is that looks like a backward 7, and their 5 looks like a 0. And Saudi Arabian coins also have the 2 swords, the palm tree above it. Book value on this one's $1. Here are 2 coins from Sudan. The one on the right is well worn, but the one on the left is in a lot better condition. Both of them have a camel with a rider. The one on the right, the larger one, is a 5 millim, and the one on the left is 2 millim. The 5 millim is KM 31.1. The 2 millim is KM 30.1. And the one on the right is 10 cents. The one on the left books for 15 cents. Flip it over there. We've got, you can see the backward 7 is there too. And the details are more well worn on the 5, where it would again have the looks like a 0, but it's their 5. This coin looks like silver, but it is not. It's actually from Afghanistan. And the Afghani coins, the details are well worn on this one because it is dating back to circa 1952 through 55. And I think it has kind of a half wreath through it with a castle with flags coming out of it above that. This one is a 25 pool, KM 944, book value for 30 cents in this condition. Here we have a coin from Libya at the very bottom. It says 1 millim. And a lot of the Muslim countries have 1,000 equal the higher denomination. We have 100 cents to a dollar. They have 1,000 millims to a whatever they have. And so millim is actually their word for 1,000th of a larger denomination coin. So this 1 millim is from 1952. It's KM1. Book value 10 cents. This one is in great condition except for the spot of corrosion that's on it. This is from Lebanon. It is a 100 livres coin from 1996, KM38. And of course in Arabic, the one you can figure that out, but their zeros look like dots. Flip it over, but there we can read the 100, and it says Banque du Liban, which is Lebanon. KM38, book value of 65 cents. This one's one of my favorites from the collection. It's from the Bank of Uganda. It is 500 shillings from 2003, and this coin features a crane, a crane that has a lot of long hairs that stiff hairs that stick up out of its head. I've seen these at several zoos that I've been to, so I like that. And flip it over, we've got the crest of Uganda, and again it says 500 shillings. This one is from 2003, KM69, book value is $1. One of the things I like about this collection was the large number of coins in uncirculated or almost uncirculated condition. This one is from the state of Qatar, or Qatar. It's going to be 50 dirhams from 1987, KM5. Book value on this one of $1.75. Next three coins are going to appear in your catalog under Turkey back when it was the Ottoman Empire. This is a 10 para coin from circa 1915 through 1916, KM 768. And flip that one over. And during these days, the Ottoman Empire is this large logo that's in the center of the coin. 3 lines sticking up, a couple of curves over to the right, and then 2 curves over the left, a couple of lines lower on the right. And sometimes the distinguishing mark is the symbol that's above that, and I think that denotes the monarch of the time. This one is books for 30 cents. This one is a 5 para coin from circa 1910 through 1915, KM 759. Unfortunately, it does have the hole in it. It is not silver. I don't remember if there were any. There were very few silver coins in this lot. And with a lot like this, I'm just looking for new coins for my collection. This isn't where I'm trying to bulk up on silver. That would have been nice for it to come in, but let's see. This one is has a book value of 25 cents. One more 5 para coin. This one is, of course, a copper coin. This one dates back to 1877 to 1878. It's KM 728. And even though it's that old, nearly over 140 years old, this only has a book value of about 15 cents. It is a little bit damaged. But back then, the symbol for the Ottoman Empire was a lot easier to see on a coin like this. So there's not much else on this side. The half is, one half is easier to read on this one. Looks like one hand holding wheat, another hand holding, I guess that's some kind of fruit. This is from Tunisia. This is a 1/2 dinar from 1988. It's KM 318, worth 75 cents, even though it's in kind of a poor condition. And that might be the shape of the country of Tunisia. I really don't know. Here's a much older World War II era coin from Tunisia. This when they were controlled by France. So this is 1 franc from 1945. It's KM 247. And so a lot of the French coins back then did say bon pour 1 franc. Flip it over. Here's where it says Tunisia and 1945, and then the number in Arabic. This bimetallic coin from Egypt is one of my favorites. That is King Tutankhamun. And this 1 pound coin from 2007, KM 940A. This one has a book value of $1.50. This is where we see that it's 1 pound. But I like the imagery on that one of King Tut. Here's another coin from Egypt, back to their Ottoman roots. So we have the Ottoman Empire logo again. This one has a 5, which is of course drawn like our 0. And so the value of the denomination of this coin will be 5/10 of a quersh, which is kind of weird that they didn't just draw like a 1/2 on that. But this is going to date from circa 1910 through 14. I'm not able to look up the dates on these because of some really small printing that they do on them that's well worn by here, but it's KM 304, book value 50 cents. Here's a little bit of a newer coin from Egypt from 1960, where this side, all it features is this eagle. Coins from Syria have a similar appearance from that time. This one's going to be just a basic 1 millim coin, KM 393, book value 15 cents. This one's from Kenya, or it says the President of the Republic of Kenya, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. This one's going to be going to have the Shield of Kenya, 1990, 5 cents. KM 17, book value 25 cents. This coin has lots of good detail, may have been clean. It's George VI, King of Britain, but this coin is from South Africa. We flip it over, and when they represented 1 penny, they wrote 1D. That goes back to the British system of the time. From 1952, I like the sailboat that they have on these coins. Has it in 2 different languages, South Africa on the right, Sweet Africa on the left. I believe that's in Afrikaans, 1952. Books for 50 cents. Here's a coin from Zambia, 1982. KM 12. This is going to be 10 Ngui, and I like that African bird that shows up on this side. Books for 30 cents. Unfortunately, this coin has a lot of damage, but you can easily tell what year it came from, 1972. It has a cornucopia design on it, so this is probably an FAO coin. This is from Algeria. It is going to be 20 centimes, KM 103. In this poor condition, I'm going to give it a value of 10 cents. From Tanzania, we have a 50 Shilling coin from 2012. Quite new. This is KM 33. I like the rhino adult and child that's on this side. It is quite of a thick coin on that 7-sided design that it has. Fortunately, there's an ink stain on this side. And so this is going to have a book value of 50 cents. Coins from Nepal are another country that have a design and a numeric system that you don't see anywhere else. This one is a 25 paisa coin from 1990. And so the numbers that you can read make it look like it's from the future, because it looks like there's a 20 on the date. But this is, they use a different calendar than us as well. It's really 1990. It's KM 1015.1, book value of 25 cents for this aluminum coin. This is my first modern Nepalese coin, so it has Nepal written right there. And for those of us that speak English, it abbreviates rupee, so RE-1. So this is a 1 rupee coin. It has a shape of the outline of the country. And let's see, this is from 2009, KM 1204. And a lot of their coins feature the, well, my mind's drawing a blank, but the highest country in the world is located in Nepal. So this dates back to 2009, books for $1. Here we have 2 modern coins from Vietnam. Their currency is the dong, and on the left we have the 1,000 dong, on the right we have the 2,000 dong. Fortunately, again, it's got some kind of ink stain on it like an earlier one that we saw. These are both dated 2003. The one on the left is KM72, the one on the right is KM75. The one on the left books for 35 cents, the other one books for 50 cents. And we flip it over here and we have the logo of that appears on coins from Vietnam. It says Vietnam on the right, and their design has the big star at the top of that design. Now, I already had this 5 yen coin from Japan, but it's a key date, so it's going to be added to my collection. And a lot of their coins, you have to read the numbers. They don't give the year that it was minted. They give the year of the reign of the current emperor. So had to translate that to say this is 1957. It's a key date. This is KM72. Books for $1. Flip it over. We've got some kind of government building right there. And going back to the bird that's on it, always from it, when your eyes aren't that good, it looks like a turkey, but getting a better look on it now that it's on the camera, that looks more like almost like a dove or a hen something, but with larger feathers coming out of the back. Here is a 10 sen coin from Japan, aluminum. The 10 in their system looks like a plus. This is going to date from 1941. It's KM61, has a book value of 10 cents. These next 2 coins look identical to me, but in their book there is a difference. They're both 5 sen coins. The one on the left in better condition is from 1942, KM60A. This one is from 1943, KM60B. This one in its conditions were 25 cents. The one on the right is worth 10 cents. And flip them over. And I do not remember what the difference on this coin is, but the catalog says they are different coins, and that's good enough for me. Last coin we're going to show from Japan is from 1942. It's a 1 sen coin. For them, the 1 is just a slash horizontally, and that is the symbol for sen. We've got Mount Fuji on it. This is another aluminum coin, and then again the symbols give the date of this one, so it's KM59, books for 15 cents. Here's another coin that says George VI, King and Emperor. They don't say Emperor on British coins. This one is actually from India during the Bengal presidency. This is going to be 1/4 of a rupee. It's from 1946. And it looks like it's silver. It is not. They stopped putting silver in these about a couple years before this one was made. And so this one is KM 548, book value of 20 cents. This next coin even says George VI, King and Emperor of India. And it's not from Britain, and it's not from India either. This one is from Hong Kong. 10 cents from 1937. This is KM 21. And I like the security reading they have on these. Thicker coins has the reading, but it has the groove down the middle with its own ridges to it. And this coin's going to book for 40 cents. I'm so happy about this coin that I made its own video. This is from North Korea. It's going to be a 50 Chon coin from 1978 with a KM12. It's aluminum, but it is in uncirculated condition. And flip it over here, we have the symbol of North Korea. And the reason I was thrilled to get it is it's very difficult to get coins from North Korea. It's difficult for travelers to go to that country, and you also can't buy them off of eBay because of the U.S. has put sanctions on that country, and it's because of that, eBay will take down a listing for a lot specifically for Korea. And so this is only my second Korean coin, North Korean coin, with a book value of $3. Here's a coin from Macau. This is a design for Portuguese dependencies. This coin is from 1952. And flip it over, and it says Republic Portuguesa, 5 avos. And so I think of Macau as almost as the Portuguese Hong Kong. But this one is from 1952, KM1, has a book value in this condition of $2. Here's another coin from the British Empire. On this side, all it says is Queen Elizabeth II. Flip it over, and it's going to say Malaya and British Borneo. Today, that is Malaysia. And you'll also see coins from other parts of that area which eventually formed Malaysia, such as Strait Settlement or Sarawak. This coin is from 1961, 10 cents, KM number 2, and a book value of 20 cents. This is the number one coin I was happiest about from what I could see in the picture of the description, because it's from a place that's difficult to find coins. Now, across the top, it's going to say Republique Française, so it's another French dependency, but it's from the country of Guadeloupe. Now, it is in poor condition, unfortunately, but it says Guadeloupe dependencies. You would think that would be pronounced Guadalupe. It was discovered by Columbus, but since it was settled by the French, they use a French pronunciation of that word. And the middle of the coin features an indigenous Arawak person. We flip it over, and the year on this one is 1903. You can see that at the bottom. It's going to be a 50 centimes coin. And so I mentioned these are rare. This is my first coin from Guadeloupe. They only minted coins from 1903 and 1920, and there are only two denominations, 50 centimes and 1 franc. This coin in this condition would sell on eBay, I'm guessing, for about $10. The cheapest coin I could find that had sold on eBay was $20, still in a little bit better condition than this one. So I'm going to say that it books for 10, but this is a new one from my collection. Here's a coin from Bolivia. This is a typical design of a Bolivian coin. Flip it over. It's 20 or 20 centavos. This is from 1967, KM 189, books for 40 cents. Wish this coin from Cuba was in better condition. It does say Cuba right here on the side. This is a 5 Centavos coin from 1943. It's KM11A because they at one point changed the metal of this one. And on the back it has the Roman numeral 5, or V there. And Patria y Libertad, that was the Cuban motto at the time. And this is books for 25 cents. We have another side-by-side here, two coins from Haiti, although they are many years apart. The one on the left is 1905. The one on the right is 1949. So we have KM53 and KM57. They're both 5 centimes, and they both book for 10 cents. Flip them over. They do have the same Haiti logo on them, with the number 5 at the bottom. And these coins were very similar, but the men that were on the front were actually different. Whoever was the ruler at the time. So those are not the same individual, which is why this is separate coins. Another British dependency. This one on the left tells us it's from Bermuda. We flip it over, and it is 10 cents from 1988. KM 46, book value of 15 cents. Smaller coin from Colombia. We have 10 centavos from 1952. KM 212.1, and I had other versions that were similar to this, where it said 10 centavos and has a looks almost like an Indian chief on this side. Books for 10 cents. Here's a modern coin from Guyana. It's $5, and it shows sugarcane on here. This is from 2005. It's KM51 with a book value of 35 cents. Flip it over, and there we have the Guyana coat of arms. Coins from Costa Rica don't change much over the years, so it's been a while since I've been able to add a new one to my collection. This is a 5 centimos coin, so it's a very small coin from them from 1951. It's KM 184.2. And it looks pretty much like every other Costa Rican coin. Book value of 10 cents. At this point, I'm pushing 30 minutes, and I've gotten about halfway through the coins that I'm adding to my collection that came out of this collection that I purchased off of eBay. And so if I keep going, that means this video is going to watch an hour, and I'm thankful if you've already sat through it this long. So I'm going to cut it right here and put a part 2 on everything else that we find. Alright, thanks for watching, and I do make a lot of videos for coin collection. I'm going to make a link at the end for my other my coin collecting playlist, so check that out. Please like and subscribe if you like these kind of videos where I go through and just show off a bunch of random foreign coins. Thanks for watching. Bye.